They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, Squirrel Squad? It's your boy the Squirrel. I'm back with a little more Mickey today, and this is the Deli Belly sketch, I believe. It's not labeled Deli Belly, but when I search for it, this comes up. I'm pretty sure this is it. This is the shits abroad, which I would guess would be Deli Belly, right? When you're getting the shits, I don't even know. We're gonna find out together. If not, then we're gonna do the shits abroad. But this is Micky Flanagan tour, the Out Out tour. So if it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription bell before we go any further. I'll give you a second. That was easy. All right, here we go. Some more Micky Flanagan. Squirrel Squad, it's good to have you here. I hope you guys are doing good. Let's watch some Mickey together. Let's laugh. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy it.
There's only one place I'll go on a regular basis, Spain. Now, Spain is lovely because we turned up in the mid-70s and we conquered the Spanish. We said we like it here, but we want a couple of changes. Because there's no bingo in the evening, cabaret's not very good, and we're struggling to get a roast on Sundays. But there was a fear, wasn't there, of going to Spain? A massive fear, an overwhelming fear, and I'll tell you what it was. The shits.
The shits.
The fear of the shits was monumental. You'd say to people, we're going to Benidorm next year. And they go, oh, you'll get the shits. And you'd have to justify it and say, well, at least you can rely on the weather. But you go to Spain, get the shits, have a nice time, come back. Over the last 30-odd years, the shits has largely disappeared from this experience. I mean, you don't get the shits. You come home unscathed. You've got to go more long haul now if you want to get the shits. You've got to go more international. This time last year, I was invited to India, to Mumbai, for the opening weekend of the Comedy Store in India. And then when I turned up, they pulled me to one side. They said, listen, Mick, we've got a thing here called Deli Belly. It's a bit tasty. If you get it, you'll be banging trouble. So don't have ice in your drinks. Leave the salads alone. Be careful. I said, you're all right. I've been going to Spain for 30 years. I'm covered. So,
See about that.
I'm having ice in my drinks. I'm having the salads. I'm washing in a ditch. Bring it on. So, day 3, 10:30 at night. After the show, I looked at my mate Paul. I said, Paul, I don't feel right, mate. I'm a very regular man. I go in the morning. It's 10:30 at night and I feel like I need to go. I said, well, why don't you go? I said, no, I'm going to go. And I went to the toilet. And with the gentlest of pushes, the world fell out of my arse. It is terrifying. You're wondering where it all comes from. You start to panic, you think I'm going to empty. I'm going to end up a costume of a man. They're going to find me hung on the back of the door. I went out to me mate Paul, a bit panicky. Genuinely scared. I said, Paul, this stuff's coming out of me. All this dirty water. He said, well, how bad is it? I said, have you ever emptied an old radiator?
I can't. Because I know exactly what he's talking about. I've emptied an old radiator. It's rusty. It's rusty water with chips of shit in it.
That's the consistency we're looking at. He said, oh, it can't be that bad. He said, come and have a light out. What's the matter with you? Come on. I said, I can't. I said, I've got about 5 seconds
Yep.
It's when I think I'm going to shit myself and when I will. I said, this ain't no disco, man. This ain't no fooling around. And he was rather unsympathetic, if you don't mind me saying. But a couple of days later, he phoned me up, room to room. About 9:30 in the morning, sounding a little bit upset. He said, Micky, I think I've got him. I said, go on then, how bad is it? He said, put it this way. I've just farted. And some of it sprayed on my pillow.
No. When you get really sick, you can't trust a fart for a while afterwards. It's a long time before you trust the control that's there.
It was a bit like the Kennedy assassination. No, they could never work out how that bullet ended up where it did. I said, Jimmy, you got shit on your pillow. I don't know how it ended up there.
Oh my gosh. Why did it take so long before I watched Deli Belly? Oh my gosh. Oh, surprised I didn't wake everybody in the house. Surprised I wake everybody in the house up. Wow, no hiccup there. No, Mickey. Guys, Micky Flanagan is a freaking genius. I love this guy. He really is, and you guys got some amazing comedians. You got Al and Peter and Mickey, and I mean, obviously we've been delving into Tommy Cooper. You got the two Ronnies. You got Morecambe and Wise, and there's so many great people throughout all different generations. So pretty awesome, and I know there's a ton more I didn't mention, so you can go ahead and list them in the comments if you want, but I know there's more. I just don't want to bore everybody to death. So we're just going to leave it right here, and I'm going to say Squirrel out. Fuck yeah, F-C-K-Y-A. Fuck yeah, F-C-K-Y-A.